let's explore how you can gain the confidence to follow your own heart to find fulfillment in life and stop relying on other people for your own sense of enjoyment and entertainment, because a lot of the times people aren't going to be around to do the things that you want to do, and you've just got to get the confidence to do them on your own. That's what we're going to explore in this video, so stay tuned for a little bit of a chat about finding fulfillment in your 30s. Welcome to Esperance. I'm down here for the weekend, and this is 11 Mile Beach, which is like, in my opinion, one of the best beaches in Esperance. Twilight Beach gets all of the publicity and the exposure because it's quite close to town, but this one, I'm telling you, it's the one. Alright, so what I wanted to talk about was finding life fulfillment in your 30s. Now, this is something I really struggled with. I'm in my mid-30s now, but from like my late 20s to early 30s, this was something that I really struggled with, and I found a lot of people don't really talk about it. But the more I opened up about it, my friends that don't have children, I find that they also struggle with this as well. So yeah, I thought it would be something really interesting to talk about while we're in this amazing location, because this is really what sparked a conversation. I had someone ask me recently why I do things alone, and they kind of felt sorry for me. And I kind of felt sorry for them. They couldn't understand me and I couldn't understand them. At the end of the day, I have spent a long time, like a couple of years, trying to find fulfillment within myself. And I felt sorry for that other person because they haven't done that groundwork. So yeah, I wanted to talk about this because adventuring and traveling is one of the things that absolutely brings me joy and fulfillment. And it's what I'm doing now in this like stunning location. I feel so lucky. What I want to talk about is not relying on other people for your sense of enjoyment. I've done a lot of soul searching on this topic, and I have found that the reason that a lot of people feel really unfulfilled in their 30s and also 40s is because when you're in your late teens and early 20s, you tend to rely on your friends heavily, on your social groups. You go out drinking, partying. Everything seems to be done in groups or pairs or socially, and you tend to rely on your friends for your happiness and your entertainment. So when they start dropping one by one, mainly because of children, like, you know, you have stages in life. So in your mid-20s to mid-30s is when a lot of people have children. So I find that your social group will dwindle because you have less and less people to hang out with because they have family commitments. They've got children that need their attention, and unfortunately they will come before you and your, happiness and your life fulfillment, because that's not your friend's job. That's your job. Your life happiness and fulfillment is your responsibility, not somebody else's. So yeah, it's taken me a really long time to actually do some soul searching, spending time alone, and actually figuring out what I enjoy and what makes me happy. So I actually think I'm getting sunburned. Like, I can see the reflection in the camera here. I need to go for a dip, and when we get back, we're going to talk about a few ways that you can actually implement this in your life. Because yeah, I've done the hard work, and trust me, it was shit. It was really bloody hard. So if I can give you any help or, guidance or experience, then I'd absolutely love that for you. Alright, swim time.
Peace in hand, it's a start, but
So yeah, I just wanted to give you some advice. If you feel like Groundhog Day, you feel like you don't have a lot of life fulfillment. And my first tip would be, don't do what I did. So basically what I did is, because my social group dwindled, I was like, I need new friends. And that is completely the wrong outlook to have. So don't do that, because what it'll be is any social interaction will feel like you're dating, and you'll put so much pressure on yourself. It's just unnatural. A better approach is actually to spend some time thinking about what it is that you actually enjoy. Are you creative? Do you like art? Do you like sport? And actually explore those things that make you happy. And then generally, if you go to a social event or you go to a sporting event and you're around people that have the same interests, you're going to have this instant connection. So it is a lot easier to make friends in those situations. But you're still being true to yourself and actually following what it is that you enjoy, what it is that gives you fulfillment, so that if you do start to follow that as a hobby, then it's going to be very authentic, and those connections that you meet along the way are going to be so much more enjoyable, valuable, and authentic. So yes, don't do what I did and just try and solely search for new friends. It felt very, very unnatural. And it was also very disheartening as well. So when I actually stopped and thought about, what do I enjoy? So let's, these March fights. So what it was, the first thing that I started was tennis. So I started doing some coaching and I met some people that way. And I used to play tennis in high school, so I already had, the base skill for it and the enjoyment. And then I ended up joining the tennis club and meeting a whole bunch of people that way. And it felt very authentic because we all had that sense of enjoyment and connection. And the other things that have kind of flourished after that have been, like, I started getting more comfortable doing things by myself. I started feeling a lot more confident doing things on my own, and then I really enjoyed traveling and camping, and that gives me a lot of fulfillment. But I've always only done that with other people, and so the more confidence I had following my heart and following things that I really enjoyed, I found that camping and traveling and exploring on my own was just one of those things that gave me life fulfillment. So when that person initially started feeling sorry for me, I didn't feel sorry for myself because I'd already found that sense of life fulfillment. So their, concern for me doing things on my own, they sort of felt bad for me and felt sorry for me. It really didn't hit me because I've already found that sense of life fulfillment and happiness within myself. So yeah, I really hope this does help you if you're on that journey to self-discovery, self-fulfillment, life happiness. You might have just recently gone through a breakup and lost a lot of friends that way. You might have gone through a divorce. There are so many reasons why people feel alone and feel lost and lose that sense of life fulfillment. And it really, for me, just comes down to actually doing things because you like them and you enjoy them, and not relying on other people for your happiness. If you did like this video, please give us a like and a thumbs up, and I hope you do get down to Esperance one day, because this place is absolutely stunning. Unfortunately, the weather is always very iffy down here, so if you do manage to jag a really beautiful beach day, then the beaches are just absolutely gorgeous. You're not always guaranteed to have a good day, so when you get it, you enjoy it. Alright, so let's continue doing a little bit of exploring of 11 Mile Beach. I'm waiting for this guy to stop playing with his drone so then I can get mine up in the air, because I don't want to have 2 drones up in the air, because I'm a real rookie with my drone. So you.